Hi guys, Paulie here. So welcome to another episode on my channel. So what you're going to be seeing in the background while I sort of speak over it is just some highlights of some of the FutChamps games that I played this past weekend. FutChamps was a bit hit or miss, if I'm brutally honest. I played very well at the start, went I think 8-2, then it sort of tailed off in the middle, and it ended up finishing with me going, I believe, 16 wins. So I was 1 win off of gold 2. I have gone back and watched some of the footage. I think I now know sort of where I went wrong, where I was going wrong, and I'm hoping that the coming weekend league will go a lot better. Once again, the other thing that we need to take into account is the fact that in this coming weekend league, we will have already had the pre-season promo come out, and obviously that will decide what a lot of people do in regards to carrying on playing the game. So the pool of players either could be much better or it could just be much worse, as either pro players go elsewhere for a month or so waiting for FIFA 21 to come out, or just a lot of the casuals decide to stop playing. I personally think the casuals will keep playing, and a lot of the pros will go to other games for a little while. But either way, you know, it wasn't too bad. After I played Weekend League, I think a day later I actually decided I was going to do the Nelson Semedo. I changed my team around a little bit, sort of really started buckling down on passing and moving, trying to perfect the art of that instead of trying to maybe put skill moves into my game. And that seemed to go a lot better because I played 16 games of Rivals and I won 15 of them, which actually caused me to go up to Division 4, which is a rank I have never actually got to on FIFA 20, because with objectives and whatnot I've nearly always gone up, go down, go up, go down. So that was quite good. So although we will only be getting gold 3 rewards again this week, we will have Division 4 rewards and we will have the new promo. Now let's talk about the new promo. So I am recording this on Monday, and to my knowledge, now I might be wrong, something might have gone past me, there was absolutely no new content added to the game today. Does this surprise me? Not really, because the new promo's coming, and we're obviously all at this point on tenterhooks, hoping that EA are going to release something really good for us. Now, the loading screens have been a bit, well, to be honest, in my opinion, the loading screens have been a bit interesting, because a lot of what we've seen honestly just looks like it's going to be Summer Heat all over again in regards to what you can get in packs. Now, I'm not complaining about that. Obviously, I am a grinder of this game. I'm sure a lot of you will have noticed that. I love grinding the game, I love grinding packs, and I love just packing good cards. If EA turn around on Wednesday when the pre-season promo comes out and basically says, look, we've put all of the best cards back in packs, we've upgraded the Europa and Champions League cards, and we've upped the drop rate of all of these cards by, I don't know, 70%. I'd be like, perfect. And now give me some grindable packs. If they decide to put the 85 to 92 packs back in, that'd be fantastic. If they just literally just drop everything on us, just give us something to do, you know, give us something to grind, give us some good menu content to keep us going, because I have never enjoyed the game as much as I did when I was grinding the menus, doing the 85 to 92 upgrade packs and then putting them into icon SBCs and stuff like that. Obviously we do right now have the Prime and the Prime Moments icon SBCs in the game. Now these, I've been watching a lot of videos and these seem to be a little bit on the fence on how good these actually are. Really, the way it stands is that if you hit a prime moments, you've done all right. You might at worst lose out on a couple of 100,000 coins if you literally get the worst ones, but most of the middle of the range ones are pretty good and reasonably usable as well. I mean, you're not going to be jumping for joy about getting players like Ian Rush, but he is a usable card at the end of the day, and you could have some fun with that in the last month of the game. And then, of course, you have the great opportunities of maybe hitting that Ronaldinho, R9, Eusebio and stuff like that. So I'm kind of hoping that EA are going to give us that opportunity. And really, most video games that I have ever played basically have this standard system where for the final month or two of the game, they just let you have at it. World of Warcraft did this for the longest time. They would do a pre-patch before the latest expansion comes out, and everyone would just be overpowered as hell. And it was great fun, and everyone had a great time. You're clearing content super quick. You're clearing content that maybe you weren't able to do before because you were suddenly doing so much more damage. And in the past, it seems that EA have been reluctant of actually doing that with FIFA and kind of giving us just a month to have at the game. And I think this would be a great time to do it because they cannot deny that during this COVID situation, they have not absolutely raked it in. We had the team of the season so far promo. They dragged that out as long as they could. Then we had the summer heat thing, which put loads of good cards back in packs, which I think is similar to FUTties. I didn't play last year, but it just seems to me that people were opening packs constantly. They were probably spending FIFA points constantly. People were at home a lot. They were furloughed. They were technically getting money that they weren't working for. So, in my opinion, a lot of people, when they are getting money that they haven't had to actively go out and get or earn, they have put less value on it, and therefore they'll spend it more willingly on stuff that they need to keep them sane. Don't get me wrong, I've done that as well. I don't blame those people. I would do it. But at the end of the day, EA have absolutely benefited from this. And the uptime of hours of people playing the game is going to be a lot higher. All games companies would have seen that during this time. So I think it's about time EA really give back. So what do I want from this pre-season promo? What do I want to log into when it goes live? I just want them to basically say, look, here's all the best cards in packs. Here's a load of grindable options. If you want to go bronze to silver to gold to big packs, go ahead. I want to see new players in the league SBCs. Normally, I would be sat on a couple of million coins about now, and I'm going to be honest, if I was, I'm feeling so confident right now that they are going to release new league SBC players. I would be stocking up on Paderborn players like it's going out of fashion right now. I might even go buy a couple just to prove a point. Although I don't currently have any trade pile space because I have taken a bit of a punt on buying Marouane Fellaini cards for 700 coins because Fellaini scored a 10-minute hat-trick at the weekend. And I have seen... The only reason I've not bought more of him is simply because I've seen rumours that some part of pre-season could be replacing Team of the Week. So I don't want to dump 300k into Fellaini's only to discover that actually we're not going to get a Team of the Week on Wednesday, and it's going to be something to do with the pre-season promo. But I guess we'll see when it happens. But I have invested a small amount to just get some extra coins if needed. So really, this could go either way. And unfortunately, if it does go badly and it is a really just bad promo, if it's still reserved But that's what I think we don't want. We don't want a reserved promo. We want a promo that is just going to let us have as much as we want. Let people play with Eusebio. Let people play with Ronaldinho. Nothing is going to make people want to play FIFA 21 more than if they come out of FIFA 20 feeling like they have somewhat completed the game. You know, there's no reason to hold back at this point. We're coming into the final months of it. People are going back to work, so they don't have as much spare time to grind out the game. Give people loads of packs. Let them grind stuff out. And you know, that is really what I'm looking for, and what I'm absolutely just dying to happen. I think in regards to players in SBCs, I do think we might finally start to see some of these cards that we otherwise didn't get. Like, there is still a end of an era Rossi card that we have never seen in game. I think we might get that towards the end of this. I know there was talk about like a Juan Jesus card at one point that was leaked but never came. And there's a couple of other cards like that. A lot of the other stuff I think will be focused around new transfers. So we may get a new card SBC of Timo Werner's Chelsea card, which would be quite cool for a lot of people. Obviously, having Timo Werner in the Prem would be great for a lot of people's teams, and it would be great for hybriding as well. That would just be amazing to see, but I still think people are going to complain though, because in my eyes you can't do that and make that Timo Werner card as good as his Team of the Season card, because that's not fair. You know, he's only been at Chelsea for 10 minutes, so you can't make that Chelsea card better than his Leipzig card. And I had seen a lot of people suggest maybe we're going to get, because the latest loading screen had the Team of the Season, the Team of the Year card pictures on, you know, maybe we're going to get a Timo Werner Team of the Season card, but as a Chelsea. Well, that just doesn't make any sense. That makes no logical sense at all. If EA do that, then that's just wrong. They shouldn't be doing anything like that. What I am expecting for today's content, I guess, or later's content at 6 o'clock, I am expecting a loading screen with the icon logo, with the icon cards on it. Because like I said, I think a lot of the stuff that we're getting now is just, you know, maybe here's everything, just take it. So I'm expecting that, you know, we've seen the Champions League and the Europa cards. We've now got the Team of the Season, the Team of the Year card pictures. If we have the icon pictures as well, that would maybe lead me very deeply to believe that what we are going to see is all of the cards just being put into packs with an extremely high drop rate, so people can experience packing an icon. You know, a lot of people have never experienced that. I have. I was lucky enough to pack a Prime Moments Makalele card. He was untradeable. He was awful. I actually preferred his mid card. I think I used, and I think it was a far better card. So I used him for a few games. He was not great. He went onto the bench. He then ended up on the reserves, and then he ended up getting put in SBC, because what's the point of keeping cards like that at this point? So with the Prime Moments and Prime SBCs in the game, and people just really getting disillusioned towards where this game is, and you know, just waiting for FIFA 21, I would strongly suggest that EA just let people pack cool stuff, because that's what most people play this game for, is to pack stuff. In regards to some other stuff that I've seen of the possibility of people doing objectives and whatnot in this FIFA, which translates over to FIFA 21, it's a cool concept, and I hope they do it, but I don't think they will. I get this awful feeling that EA are going to basically say that that is too hard for them to do. You know, that you would earn cards in this FIFA and then you would eventually be able to open them on FIFA 21. You know, they might do the odd thing where you complete an objective and you get a pack or something like that, but I don't think it's going to be much more than that. You know, I don't think you're going to be able to earn cards and stuff like that, simply because if EA start handing out cards, so let's say like Chelsea's Timo Werner card would be a good example. Say they go, all right, well, if you complete this objective, you can earn Timo Werner's card in game for Chelsea, and when you buy FIFA 21, you'll get that card. Now that's great. That would be cool. However, we have no idea what the meta for FIFA 21 is yet. EA could be handing out one of the greatest cards in the game before the game has even been released. I've seen a lot of talk, obviously, about Ben Yedder going into FIFA 21. Now, don't get me wrong, Ben Yedder is fantastic in FIFA 20, but we have no idea. Ben Yedder could be awful if the meta in FIFA 21 changes over to crossing, and all of a sudden, you know, you're 6 foot, you know, you're playing Pope up front because he's 6'7". Then Ben Yedder's going to get lost. He's not going to be any good. You know, okay, yes, he's got 5-star weak foot, he's got 4-star skill moves. If he was to work on his skill moves a bit and become 5-star, well, that changes the game a little bit more. But we have proven with the cycle of FIFA 20 that 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot players end up becoming just a dime a dozen. Same with 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves players. They're all over the place. So 5-star will always be the most preferable thing that would raise a player's price and usefulness. But other than that, it's all going to come down to the shift in the meta. So if we are going to be able to earn anything during this pre-season promo to go into FIFA 21, I think it is just going to be packs, basically. Maybe some premium gold packs. But even then, I don't think it's going to be anything big like a 50k pack or anything like that, because what we need to remember is that EA earn so much of their money during the first month of a new FIFA game, because that's when everyone's buying FIFA points. You know, a lot of people, I will normally spend 30 quid on FIFA points at the start of the game just to get me going. No other reason, just to get me going at the start. And then a lot of people don't touch them again for the rest of the game cycle, because you trade, you get coins, you know the process of doing, you know the process of bronze pack method and league SBCs and stuff like that. But there are a lot of people out there that don't have the time for that. They have good, well-paid jobs. They go to work, they work really hard, and they go, well, I'm at work for X amount of hours a day, so I don't have the time to grind on FIFA, so I'm just going to put money into the game. And that's fair enough. So it would be cool to see, but I don't think it's going to happen. But anyway, guys, this is, like I said, this has just been me talking about my opinions. There's not much been released on FIFA the past couple of days, other than like a flashback Palacio card and whatnot. So we will see what this promo has to offer. And if it is very good, there is going to be a lot of content coming from this channel in the coming couple of weeks, because if they give me something to grind, you know I will grind it. But anyway, guys, I hope you have a good day. Let me know in the comments what you think this promo is going to be, and I'll see you later.